Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Leo Grady. He is the CEO and founder at Jona. Leo, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Judy.
Pleasure. So now, Leo, tell me about Jona and what sets you apart in the healthcare technology industry.
So Jona is a company that's focused on the microbiome, which is all of the organisms that live in your body and on your body. And what's amazing about the microbiome is the microbiome has been linked to so many different aspects of human health. Everything from GI disorders, cancer, autoimmune conditions, obesity, metabolic disease, liver disease, even Parkinson's and Alzheimer's have all been linked with the microbiome. But the problem is that the microbiome is so complex. So the microbiome itself is complex and the literature is complex. You have all these organisms, these bacteria, these fungus, the viruses, down to the strain level can really even impact how these organisms affect your health. And then the literature, the scientific literature, is growing at a rate of over 2,000 papers every single month. So no human being can read all of these. What we're doing at Jona is we built an AI system, a large language model, that can read all of that literature, and then we offer a microbiome test where the AI will sequence your microbiome, identify all the bacteria, the fungus, the viruses, everything that's in your microbiome down to a strain level, and then the AI will scour the literature and identify all of the diseases, all the conditions, all the symptoms, all the allergies, everything that's been linked with your microbiome, tell you all of these papers, tell you how much evidence there is. And then if there's an issue with your microbiome, then the AI goes through the literature and figures out all the things you can do to fix it. From a diet standpoint, from a lifestyle standpoint, so you can take actions to improve your health.
All right, and tell me, how has your personal family health experiences shaped your vision for the company?
I've had a number of family members with Crohn's disease, with colitis, celiac disease, and my son, who's 14, has had unidentified GI disorders ever since he was a little kid. So his was actually the first test that we did at Jona. And what we found is that his microbiome had been associated with a lot of the symptoms that he was experiencing. And there were ways in which he could change his diet, change his lifestyle to improve those conditions. And so through a combination of diet changes and some supplements that we got him, he's been making a real change, and it's had a real impact on him.
Now, you have extensive background in AI and healthcare technology. Tell me, what were the biggest challenges you faced in developing the microbiome profiling kit, and what breakthroughs did you achieve?
So I did my PhD in AI 20 years ago, and I've worked in healthcare that whole time. And large language models have really matured in the past few years, and we've seen ChatGPT and these other exciting models. And so there's now this opportunity to read the literature, summarize, interpret complex medical data, leverage the latest science as well as the clinical literature to empower doctors and patients to take advantage of all the latest science in that treatment. So that technology itself is complex, and you can't just use like something off the shelf. I think one of the things I didn't anticipate in terms of the challenge is even if you've read hundreds of papers on the relationship between a certain disease and the microbiome, and now you have to interpret somebody's microbiome composition, how do you actually leverage all of those different studies and put them together and say, for you, Judy, your microbiome fits the pattern of X, Y, and Z?
All right, finally, Leo, tell me what's next for Jona?
Well, we started Jona focused on gut health and autoimmune conditions, metabolic health. And what we found is that even beyond that group, people are really interested in athletic performance, longevity, beauty, mental acuity, and they're not people who have health issues, but people who really want to take their health to the next level. And so we're now really focusing on a lot of different features and opportunities to help people understand their current health and then really achieve that next level of performance.
All right, well, sounds like exciting things to come at Jona. Leo, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thanks so much, Judy.